he gone?
He's popped down the shops. Said he was tired of being plugged into the toaster and strimmer to keep him going until his new heart is ready. He's loaded himself up with batteries and gone out.
How many batteries exactly?
650.
That's ridiculous.
I know. It's going to cost us a fortune.
Well, all the more reason to get his new heart finished. Lab coats at the ready.
It's not enough to have a healthy heart and a sparkling circulation. We have to make sure that the blood travelling around the body can carry all the oxygen it needs to. If you think you don't need oxygen, try holding your breath.
Oxygen comes from the air we breathe. It passes through the lungs into the bloodstream, although it's more like a rushing river. If you imagine blood as a river, oxygen travels inside red blood cells. They're like tiny boats. Inside each bout is a substance called hemoglobin. It's what the oxygen sticks to until it reaches its destination. Professor, I think you should let go of your breath now.
Phew, pretty good count there, nurse.
I'm a bit worried about your colour, though. Right, where were we? When everything is shipshape, your body gets all the oxygen it needs. But sometimes people do things to their lungs which can cause problems.
Where are we, nurse?
Oh, yes.
Gas masks on. We are inside the lungs of a smoker.
Yucky. It's so smoky in here I can barely see my hand in front of my face.
When you smoke, it introduces carbon monoxide to your lungs, not to mention lots of other nasty chemicals. The carbon monoxide can damage the interface between the lungs and the blood, meaning there is less oxygen getting to your heart. That means your heart has to work much harder, and over time that means it won't be in such good condition.
Fascinating. And on that subject, haven't you got another tip to keep tickers in top condition?
Ticker tip.
Certainly have. The tip is eat less salt. Most of us love salty crisps and chips, but too much salt isn't good for your blood or heart, and it can raise your blood pressure, which is bad news for your heart. Also, the body has to hang on to more water to water down the salt. When there's more fluid in our bodies, our organs are put under strain. If you've ever overfilled a water balloon, you'll know what can happen.
Good advice, nurse. Kids should have less than 1 teaspoon of salt a day. You should check food packaging, as salt is often a hidden ingredient. Talking of packets, I'm going to need to go shopping. We're completely out of batteries for some reason.
Professor Hallux's Heartbeat, funded thanks to a Heart Research UK Healthy Heart Grant. Find out more and get hands-on at funkidslive.com/Hallux.